Namaste, Jai Bharat. Suppose I say CIA, what comes mostly to the minds of people is the American intelligence agency, CIA. But last 2 days there's a new CIA. That's something like the RIC. Sometime back we had a Russia, India, China friendship, RIC. Similarly, there is a new friendship, that is CIA. There is Canada, India, Australia. This is no military alliance. Absolutely not. This is not a military alliance. This is an understanding or some kind of friendship or some kind of alliance where technological transfer could be taking place. You have this technology, that's kind of an understanding. Why is it so? That's a point of interest. Normally, in our present world, the democratic countries would like to have some kind of understanding with other democracies. The democracy has a character. That is democracy really, not the kind of spurious democracy what Pakistan projects. Absolutely, they have nothing like democracy that everyone understands. So no one considers Pakistan as a democracy. What kind of rule they have, they only can say. So the democratic countries, especially nations like Bharat, which is a long-standing democracy, people really do not know history. The world's first democracy was in Bharat, not in Greece. That if you go and dig history, you shall understand. So democratic nations will have logically, rationally, positive relationships among one another, not for destructive purpose, but for constructive purpose, for better human existence. That's the point. Now, the Canada, India, China, Canada, India, Australia, CIA is a kind of friendship where technological transfer could take place, where someone is interested in someone's technology, etc. That's very simple, very straightforward, nothing to hide. Why is it so that I was telling is important in the sense that previously America used to behave or act at least like the custodian of democracy, or at least some kind of autochthones of democracy. So they somehow, presumably, projected to have assumed authority of democracy to the world. So other smaller democratic nations used to have reasonably good relations with America. Rather, America used to act like some kind of a protector to democracy. This used to be their history, but that is really no longer the case. These democratic countries, you look at Canada and look at Australia, they are very large nation, much larger than what Bharat is, but their population is much lesser than Bharat. And Bharat has a history of not interfering in others' business, in others' affairs. Bharat do not want anybody's land. Bharat do not want anybody's anything. By force, of course. We may ask for technological transfer, we may ask for some kind of friendship, we ask for trade. That's a normal kind of international relationship between nations. But apart from that, we don't want anybody's anything. That had been the history of Bharat. This the world knows, though many in the world do not want to recognize it because of their obsolescence or obsolete stubbornness. That should have been obsolete long back, but they still continue to be stubborn. So, the relationships should be the case. They have less people. The H-1B visas in America, Trump knows very well that the citizens of Bharat are not capturing employment opportunities of American citizens. They are there because there are no sufficient amount of competent people in America to do their work. If they were there, people from other places would not have gone. It's not that somebody from Bharat goes there and snatches the possible job of an American citizen. No. It's natural that if there is an American citizen who would get the job. But it's only because they have no people to that extent of requirement, and they also know the working culture of people of Bharat. So, and also they are not disturbing the society like the Muslims going in there who after 10 days want Sharia there or things like that. They intervene or infiltrate into the society, European society, and create problems. That of course is not there with people of Bharat. We are not distributors of disturbances. We don't disturb, we don't create confusion, chaos, law abiding, disciplined citizens. So these people are normally preferred. People like Bharat and many other such countries are normally preferred. And so both Canada and Australia have no problem in welcoming. China is another option, but people these days are not really encouraging China because China is not. The Chinese people are not trustworthy. Many of them could be agents, and the communist China has this secret ambition of dominating the world. Bharat do not want to dominate and don't try to dominate. So it's natural that these people will come together for positive things, not for a military alliance. So that is the new CIA, not Central Intelligence of America, but Canada, India, Australia. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.